Men, are you one of those people that believes that they need to train 4, 5, 6 times a week and sacrifice loads of time away from what you need to be doing in order to significantly move the needle with regards to you achieving your physical goals? Well, my promise for you in this video is I'm going to take you through the difference between training just once or twice or even 3 times per week. And I will also give you an example workout if you fit into any of those 3 categories. Why is this important? When we get to about the age of 40, our type 2B muscle fibers start to significantly decline. They are the muscle fibers responsible for power, speed and strength. If one of our main limiting beliefs in starting our physical training journey is that I do not have enough time in order to achieve my goals, then this video is going to be a rude awakening for you. You will be amazed by how much you can improve with such little training frequency per week. Who the hell am I? My name is Paul Green and I'm a former British paratrooper and Special Forces Support Group operator. I've spent most of the past decade specialising as a physical training instructor, where I've delivered physical training to thousands of individuals across defence, including those in the Parachute Regiment, the Royal Marines and the RAF. Some of those extremely elite, high-performing soldiers, and some of those absolute dross. So I've worked with a wide range of ability levels and even those on a post-injury pathway. Hopefully my words add a little bit more weight than your average lunatic on the internet, and that is it for my introduction. Just move my face out the way. The plan for this video, what you can expect from 1 or 2 or even 3 sessions per week. It's crazy that I'm saying this because this is now normal for me to explain, but it still blows my mind that this is the correct information, and for so many years I believed double this was required. Like I said earlier on, you're going to get examples of every single one of them, how to train them optimally if you fit into any of them 3 categories, and that will be the job complete. So if that sounds alright, get yourself comfortable, and I'm going to hopefully keep all of you for 10 minutes. It's not going to be a long one today at all. I cannot see this one going on for long. Okay, move my face out the way. 1 session per week, 52 sessions per year. Schoenfeld et al. 2019, an absolute ninja, by the way. Search him on Google. He's done absolutely loads of meta-analysis and clinical studies. He says, he's come to the conclusion that you usually gain about 4.1% muscle mass when you train once per week. Now, from my experience of training thousands of soldiers, I have noticed that joint pain goes away after 1 session per week. Bear in mind, this is 52 sessions per year, and if you're only training once per week, then you don't get any weeks off, unfortunately. 2 sessions per week, obviously we double the frequency on the annual basis. You can notice a slight improvement in Schoenfeld et al. 2019's conclusion. It's now went up from 4.1% to 4.3%. My experience, from 2 sessions per week, you will start to significantly improve your joint strength. Improved joint strength will improve the resilience of your joints. And what that does is it massively reduces the chances of reoccurring injuries on them joints. And then we get onto the sweet spot, which I believe to be the sweet spot for men over 40. Their annual frequency obviously is treble at this point, 156 per year. And Schoenfeld et al. Concluded that 6.3% increases in muscular hypertrophy from 3 sessions per week. What I've noticed from 3 sessions per week is that this is the game changer. especially for men over 40 that have families and busy careers and stuff like that. 3 per week is perfect. And I have noticed in all my experience delivering physical training, thousands of hours coaching, that there's a reason why there is a mandatory 3 sessions per week for all British Army, all serving personnel. It's because this is the sweet spot. So I have noticed significant improvements in people's quality of life that hit 3 sessions per week. All ages, not just those that are 20-year-old, 30-year-old, those that are 40, 50 and 60 as well. The problems start to occur when people do not get these 3 sessions per week in. So like I said earlier on, if you want to dig deeper into the rabbit holes that Brad J. Schoenfeld has on offer, then just search training frequency on Google, put his name in, and loads of stuff will come up. Absolute guru. So move my face over there, crack on to the next one. So 1 session per week then. If you can only do 1 session per week, then that's absolutely fine, because it's 100% better than probably your previous self who was doing 0 sessions per week. However, this 1 session per week probably should be a full body session. And the example I'm providing here for you is 6 exercises, 3 sets on every exercise. So you've got 18 working sets in total. Be a bit of a juicy session. Probably take about 90 minutes in duration. And we start off with big muscle groups. We're starting off with a squat, straight into a deadlift. Then we've got a vertical pull, which is like your pull-ups or your lat pull-down machine. Horizontal pull, which is your bent over rows or your rowing machine where you pull to your chest. You've got a horizontal press, which is like your bench press or your dumbbell press type of exercises, and a vertical press, which is either a seated shoulder press or a standing shoulder press. Compound movements, done well, 1 session per week, and that will definitely move the needle if you're training 1 session per week. However, you need to have the ability to allocate probably about 2 hours to that. 90 minutes to 2 hours to that session. On to the next one. Move my face down, fuck it. Right. So we've got 2 sessions per week then. So what do we do if we've only got 2 sessions per week of availability in our busy schedules? Well, I would recommend that you do a lower body and an upper body split. And these are the sessions and my justifications for these splits. So for lower body, 5 of my favourite exercises straight off the bat. 3 sets on every exercise. You're going to start with your big muscles. You're going to go into a squat, then a reverse lunge, then a single leg Romanian deadlift, leg extension and leg curl. Start with the big muscles, finish with the small muscles. Lower body, done. 15 working sets. That session should take about an hour. A couple of days later, whenever you're free. Upper body, vertical pull, like I mentioned before, your pull-ups or your lat pull-down machine into a pec fly. We're working full range of motion of the back muscles, then we're going full range of motion, the chest muscles, standing shoulder press, horizontal pull, your bent over rows, or your pulling resistance machines that pull to the chest. And then we're finishing with incline dumbbell chest press. Again, 5 exercises, 15 working sets, 3 sets on each. That should take about an hour out of your time. And that's 2 sessions per week. And that's a good amount of training for the week. 3 sessions per week. So then, I believe, generally, if you do lower body, upper body core with the same sort of template, you can make some serious differences to your quality of life. Improve your general strength, your general athleticism, power, speed, strength, and you're ticking all the boxes. So I add core into the mix in this regard. Now, my core sessions aren't normal in the fitness industry. I train core as if I'm training any other muscle, and people often don't do that. However, who cares about how I coach? One thing that you see straight away with my core sessions is that I treat deadlifts as a core exercise. Now you're probably thinking, why the hell do you do that, you bald idiot? Well, I'll tell you. Your core is your torso, and funnily enough, your lower back is to the rear of your torso, and your abdominal muscles support the spine, and the deadlift exposes the spine. So it's a very, very good core exercise. And also it's first because it's a compound movement, uses loads of muscles, and then we are happy as Larry getting the hormones going straight into the next exercises. So we do our deadlifts. Deadlifts compress the spine. We go into hanging leg raises, which decompresses the spine, works the lower core. Then we do upper core, rope crunches, and we do dumbbell side leans to get the obliques in. And then we do a weighted plank just to finish it all off nicely. Same format. 5 exercises, 3 sets on every exercise. No messing about, in and out of the gym. 1 hour, job done. And breathe, boys. I can probably tell you getting excited or just listening to this. I'm going to go back one step. I'm going to finish with 1 point on the 3 sessions per week. Listen to this. If you have a weakness in your upper body or your lower body, you could maybe take out the core session and do lower, upper, lower and get 2 of the lower bodies in, or you could get 2 of the upper bodies in. Or if your core was really weak, you could maybe do 2 core sessions that week. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can play around with it. Like them studies show, you're going to make more improvements if you hit the 2 per week. Now, how you manage that is entirely up to you. I'm just giving you some really good stuff to use as a guide and hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration. So hopefully that makes sense, especially when I say, if you've got frigging weak legs and you've got, dramas with your knees, then you probably should be training your legs twice per week to get rid of all that shitty issues. Do you know what I mean? Similarly, if you've got issues with your elbows and you've got really weak upper body, you should probably give that some extra attention and give it the second session of the week out of 3. Like I said earlier on, my promise to you in this video was to show you the benefits of conducting 1, 2 or 3 training sessions per week, but also give you some examples for all 3. Gentlemen, it's over to you.